Swiss rolls are always nice to have with a cup of tea or coffee, and they are so light and fluffy. And I'm going to show you how to do a hurricane Swiss roll. For this recipe I'm using 95 grams plain flour, 20 grams corn flour, so I added both together, and 100 milliliters milk, 80 milliliters melted butter or oil, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Into 5 grams cocoa I added 25 milliliters boiling water, and I dissolved the cocoa in it. 60 grams sugar. This is the lowest amount that you can add. You can add up to 125 grams. I'm always adding less sugar in my recipes. And 6 eggs. So simple and easy. Let's do it. For this recipe we need egg whites and yolks separately. So I'm going to add the egg whites into this bowl and the yolks to this one, so it stops double handling. I'm using large eggs in here. And when you work with egg whites, remember that you can't add any egg yolks into that. So add the yolks here. Now get the sugar and add half of the sugar into the whites and half into the yolks. Vanilla into the egg yolks. And the oil into the egg yolks. And the milk too. Now whisk the egg whites until light and fluffy, until it comes to the soft peak. So it is ready, and take it out. Now whisk all the ingredients in the other bowl, about 1 to 2 minutes. After lower the speed and add the flour bit by bit. Scrape down the ends. And it's ready. Now get the egg whites and add a bit of egg whites and fold it over. Again. Divide the mixture into 2 parts. Into 1 part add the cocoa. Mix. I'm using this 12 by 9 inch Swiss roll pan for this. And use piping bag, so it is easy to do this recipe. And I'm going to add some into 1 piping bag, and from the chocolate one add another half into another piping bag. Get the piping bag and clip it, and then cut the end. After, slowly put it all over. Now using a small spatula, spread it all over. Now when you do this part, you need to be careful to pipe it close to each other. Now using a flat side of knife, do vertical lines like this. And this goes to the preheated oven, 175 Celsius, about 10 minutes. Now the next tray we are going to do 4 layers. Add half the mix into the pan, I mean the remaining mix, and spread it evenly. Now into another piping bag, add half of the cocoa mix and leave half. Go with the cocoa layer. Now let's add the other white half into another piping bag. Now the next brown half. For this, actually filling can be anything, but I'm going to use some Oreo cookies and cream. So cookies and cream is the filling. You can add jam or whipped cream or mascarpone cheese, even cream cheese whipped with butter, or butter icing or chocolate icing. It doesn't matter about the filling, it's to learn how to do the cake. So I'm going to add the cookies into a bag, and using a rolling pin crush the cookies. If you like the pieces to be there, don't crush it a lot. When I do the Swiss rolls, the reason why I didn't add lots of sugar, because the filling has lots of sugar too. Now add the cookies into a bowl. Into that add the whipping cream, or you can whip the cream and add, or just liquid cream. And mix a little bit more. And it's ready, and I'm going to leave it aside. Now let's do this one. For that, do the lines again. Make sure that you do it close to each other all the time. Now this goes to the oven again, 175 Celsius, about 10 minutes. Put a baking paper on the cake. Get a chopping board and slowly put it upside down and take the cake out. Now going to release the paper. When you do this, adding the filling is up to you, how much filling that you are going to add. I'm always adding less sugar in my diet, so I'm going to add about 2-3 tablespoons of the mix. When you do it, make sure that you don't go after this, only a 3/4 will be okay. This will be really yummy with cookies and cream. Slowly roll it over. Take the paper out. Now hold the paper and press it inwards. Always hold the bottom paper and press inwards. And put this in the fridge about 30 minutes. So the other cake is ready too. I left it about 2 minutes on the bench. Now put the paper and then the chopping board, put it upside down. Slowly release the paper. Now put the filling. Slowly roll it over. The baking paper. Always press inwards. It's best to use something like this. And this goes to the fridge too. So it is ready. Let's cut it and see how it is. If you can see how the layers have gone, this is how it is. It's a really nice simple cake that you can do it for a special function or to serve with a nice cup of tea or coffee. Hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.